Welcome to Party Chat.
What is up, everybody? I'm Kyle, and welcome to Party Chat. This is a podcast I'm doing here with my good old pal, Mup.
What is up, my guys?
And this will be, we did this before, a long time ago. It's been 8 months since we last did one of these. But this is like a reboot, if you will, of the series. So we're doing it. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I'm excited.
And as everybody knows, reboots are always better than the original.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, always. So we have four things to talk about. Four main things to talk about. We have one big main topic to talk about, which is actually in the title of the video. And then we have some other stuff to go over because we're nerds and we're going to talk about nerd things. So, first thing is Comics Roundup. So, if anybody listening or watching reads comics, I recently finished Dark Knight's Metal. I don't know if you know what that is, but it was an event.
Sounds like something Batman.
It's Justice League. But Batman's like one of the main people because it's like, well, anyways, Dark Knight's Metal is an event that just went that just finished, where like they went and they had to fight Batmen from the Dark Multiverse. So it was like evil versions of Batman. There was like the Batman Who Laughs, which is like the Joker and Batman, and then there's like a bunch of other people. But I just finished it, and I wanted to give my quick thoughts on it. And in total, the entire event, which I believe is six issues, it was really good. It was great. I'd highly recommend reading it. If you haven't read anything of Rebirth or anything, I don't think it matters, honestly. I didn't read any Justice League, so I just read Dark Knight's Metal. You can read the preludes, there's casting, and then there's the Forge, and then you can read Metal. But Metal was really good. The ending is a little bit underwhelming, the finale. More of like how they defeat the villain is kind of meh, but in total, it's great. I'd highly recommend it. You should read it as well. And then we have today, the day of filming this, which is Wednesday, April 18th. It is Action Comics issue 1000 day, or Superman Day, or Superman's birthday. Superman 80th anniversary today. Today they released Action Comics issue 1000. So since it came out in the 30s, I don't know the exact year, they've made 1,000 issues of Action Comics, which is wild. It's like this is historical. Like this is a historical moment. But yeah, so happy birthday, Superman! Big ol' 80. And apparently, so I have not read it yet. I have it. It's a 80-page issue, which is crazy, obviously, for his 80th birthday. But it's also 80 pages. It's 80 pages for like $8. Highly recommend it. Steal of a deal.
Oh shit.
But like the whole plot, from what I've heard, because I haven't read it yet, is he gets sent through time to see all the amazing moments in Action Comics history. So like he gets sent back to like the death of Superman story from way back when he has got the black suit, and like that's the return of Superman. But you know what I mean? When he's killed by Doomsday, all this stuff from the 30s, the 40s, the 50s. You go through all time. Similar, I wouldn't say similar, but Batman did that once before, where he went to like the Wild West and did all this stuff. But yeah, so he gets sent through time. I've heard it's great. I haven't read it yet, so can't really say anything on that. And the next one is Doomsday Clock, which is a event where it crosses over Watchmen and the DC Universe, because they've been teasing that the Dr. Manhattan, God, I couldn't remember, I almost said Martian Manhunter. The Dr. Manhattan is like the creator of like the New 52. They've been teasing that for a while. Or there's like a theory going around, so like this is kind of like tying in all that. I have not read all of them yet, or any of them, rather. I picked up the first 4 issues. I think there might be more, but I picked up the first 4 today. Chase, a friend, has told me it's great. I haven't read it yet, but I will. And then my personal favorite, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Shattered Grid issues 25 and 26. Issue 25 is the first part of the Shattered Grid event, with Lord Draken going around trying to kill all the Rangers and take their powers and shatter said morphine grid. It's great. Issue 26 is just as good. I'd highly recommend it. Even if you don't like Power Rangers, I would still recommend reading this, because this is like a good old-fashioned comic. This is like world building, no political bullcrap and anything. It's just Power Rangers and violence. And if they made this an animated show, I would poop myself because it would make a fantastic animated series. Like, holy crap. Throw that thing on what's a good animated? Throw that on Adult Swim. If they made an Adult Swim, like,
Adult
anime
Swim would be good, yeah.
Of Shattered Grid, I would poop myself. I'd probably vomit all over my keyboard of excitement. I'm just saying. But yeah, it's great. Highly recommend it. If you've been a fan of Power Rangers when you were a child, I recommend reading it now because it's just as good. All right, so that's it for Comics Roundup. Just a quick 5-minute, 6-minute thing. Next is the next segment. Games we've been playing recently, or GWBP. Now, recently, we've been playing, well, as of recently, not playing. We played it when it came out, but we haven't played it really at all since Sea of Thieves.
I've honestly only played Sea of Thieves a couple of times.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is that
okay? But here's the thing. With Sea of Thieves is it was really fun. Like, it was fun, especially if you have like all your friends with you. You know, you get to fuck around, talk like a goddamn pirate. You know, sail the open seas. It's fucking dope. My thing is, I mean, I only played it a couple times, so I didn't really get that much action. But I would like to actually be able to fight other players more, because to me that was the funnest part, was seeing another ship PvP. Chasing him down. Yeah, but not. I mean, PvP a lot. Yeah, I liked PvP a lot.
Because the servers are not very
sinking the ship.
Yeah, they're not very. The servers aren't very full. I believe there's 24 people per server, 25. So that could mean 3 galleons and like a handful. Sound close. That can be like 4 galleons or 5 galleons max, which isn't a lot.
I think what they should do, which would be really, really cool, is have different servers kind of thing. So like if you want to be in a server with a lot of people where you like PvP a lot, you want to be able to find other players, take them down, do all that stuff. They should have a server that's like really big for that, and then also stick with the 24, 25 person server. That way, if you're the kind of person that just wants to sail around, get loot, do all of this,
so
and
like
not have
a
to worry
heavy
about
PvP server.
Yeah, and not have to worry about every 5 seconds some random dude that's just trying to blow people up, blowing you up every time you get a fucking chest.
Yeah, and the other thing is like, cause I made a video a while ago talking about it, and like, there's no real reward for sinking someone's ship, because most of the time they don't even have treasure.
Yeah, that's true.
The only time I can remember, I think, were you playing with us when we sunk that ship that had gone to the stronghold and we took all their stuff? Were you playing with us when we did that?
No.
Oh, it must have been.
I don't think
been Donovan then. Because there was 4. I think it was me, Germ, Donovan, and Terrence. I couldn't remember if it was you or Donovan. But we sunk we were trying to go for a skull fort, and then we lost it. But when we spawned, we noticed the cloud disappeared. So I was like, okay, well, they got it. Like, we need to chase them down. So we chased them down. We sunk them, and we took their stronghold chest, and we got like over 20 grand from it. And that was like the best moment so far I've had in that game, because it was so fun, because we chased them down, and there was a reward for killing them because it was their treasure. But whenever they don't have treasure, there's no reward because there's no PvP vendor. So like, you don't level up anything for killing people. So like, I don't know. It was okay. But Sea of Thieves, we played that when it came out. It's still, I feel personally, I still love the game. But I do think there are things that they need to fix, which I have already talked about prior. But yeah, Sea of Thieves is good, but it just needs work. And the next one,
they can definitely do a lot of things.
Yeah, no, they have tons of. I mean, they just released a roadmap thing that they have a bunch of stuff coming, so that's very promising. But then the next game we have is Smite, which we've been playing, or I personally have been playing a lot with some other friends that are not joining us. But yeah, Smite's, I mean, it's a MOBA. You play as gods, and I'm I like Wukong. Wukong is my boy. But yeah, I've been playing Smite a lot. It's really fun. It's really addicting. I get on, get some of those daily wins, and then I get off. Like it's nothing more than that, nothing less than that. You know, I don't have to stress about anything. As long as I'm not trash, I'm good. You know.
Yeah, no, Smite's really fun. The only thing with Smite is once I start playing Smite, I'll be on it for like 5 hours.
Yeah, it gets pretty addicting. Like, because like the matches last so long sometimes, and you just don't realize. You're like, oh, I only played 5 matches, and you're like, yeah, that was like 6 hours. You're like,
and I'll be like, oh, I can play one more match. It'll only take me 20 minutes. Fucking hour later.
Yeah, and then it takes you like an hour and a half. That's always the best. And then surprisingly, another game. Well, I guess we haven't. I mean, I've been playing it even by myself, just kind of play it while watching YouTube. Halo 5. Now, I know Halo 5.
Yeah, I've been playing that more often.
Halo 5 has always gotten flack since it came out because the story isn't very good, and I understand that. But the arena multiplayer is probably one of the best multiplayer shooters experience you can have on Xbox and on I would say on like this gen of consoles in general. Like you can bash the story all you want, but the multiplayer is so damn good. It's insane. Like it flows so well. Everything feels right. And if you say, "Oh, well, I lag," we'll get better internet because like I hardly have any internet connectivity problems.
Yeah.
So like, Halo 5 is next. It's like Halo 2 multiplayer, and then there's like Halo 5 multiplayer in my opinion, and then Halo 3. I know people be like, "Oh,
I was gonna say, I personally like Halo 3."
Yeah, Halo 3. I mean, Halo 3 is fantastic, but Halo 2 is just perfect in every way. I'm just saying, but you know. Yeah, Halo 5, I know they have the whole microtransaction things, and they're kind of pay to win if you play Warzone, but who plays Warzone?
But here's the thing, with Warzone 2, like, you still have to get the rec points. You still have to be able to kill people and level up to get the rec points.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then if you buy the weapon and you die, well then...
Yeah, it sucks to suck.
Yeah, exactly. You just wasted $30 on that Halo 1 Magnum that you used for 10 seconds. Good job.
You're a real Halo winner 5 now.
If you have an Xbox, if you don't have an Xbox, I'd recommend getting an Xbox, at least an S, because you can get them for pretty cheap. And then Game Pass contains everything. So if you want to play Sea of Thieves, if you want to play, Smite is on all consoles, but if you wanted to play Sea of Thieves, Halo 5, Game Pass, $10 a month.
Is Halo 5 on Game Pass?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of cool.
All first party exclusives are on Game Pass. So,
oh, they are, huh? Good shit.
Yeah. So, good call on Microsoft. But yeah, Halo 5 is great. In terms of multiplayer, of course. Campaign is lacking. But yeah. And then the last one is more of what I've been playing with Jerm and Terrence. League of Legends. We've gotten into that, and it's pretty fun. I'm not terrible anymore. I used to be trash at League of Legends. I've gotten a lot better. So, I don't really
honestly, the way that I see League of Legends, it's kind of like Fortnite to PUBG kind of thing. League of Legends is a lot more tactical, a lot more... I mean, it's a PC game, so a lot more PC players. And Smite is kind of like the Fortnite of League of Legends, to be honest.
Well, I mean, but League of Legends is more popular.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, Fortnite's kind of blown up and more popular than PUBG. But for a while, PUBG was...
Fortnite's kind of blown up. It's kind of blown up. It hasn't blown up that much.
It's kind of blown up.
It's just kind of blown up. It's not even... speaking of Fortnite, we'll get into that later, but it's kind of blown up. Yeah. Yeah. League of Legends is fun. I'd recommend playing it. If you think the community is toxic, well, you'd be correct. Okay. Number 3. Games we're excited for, or GWEF, as I put it on this little notes document. GWEF.
Nice.
God of War, or GOW, however you want to say it. Yeah, I've only played some of the God of War games. I've not played all of them. I beat Chain of Olympus, I think. I can't remember. Whichever one was on the PSP. I think I beat that one. Other than that, I haven't played a God of War game all the way through. I've played God of War, but I've never like all the way through.
I think I've beaten 2 or 3. One of those.
Yeah, that drops at the time of recording this tomorrow night in less than 24 hours. So, it's gotten crazy good scores. It's currently sitting at a 95 on Metacritic, which is really good. It is people have been saying it's the best PlayStation exclusive you can get at the moment. And I'm not going to lie, I'm pretty excited. It does not follow the same formula as the other God of Wars did. This is more of like a third person.
It's definitely a different play style looking.
Yeah, it's like a more of a third person RPG hack and slash ish, I think. That's what it looks like.
I'm just excited to play as Papa Kratos.
Dude, Daddy Kratos, dude. More like Daddy-Os, Daddy Kraydad.
Yeah, nice, dude. You pulled that one out real good.
Yeah, I couldn't think. But yeah, God of War comes out, and I don't know who's going to buy it. If it's going to be me or Mupp, I guess we'll find out. Probably won't be me.
Oh, shit, it comes out tomorrow, huh?
Yeah.
Rip.
Probably won't be me.
We'll find out.
So we'll probably wait on buying that. But yeah, I'll end up getting it. Someone will end up getting it at some point and playing it. And we'll get back to you guys on if it was good or not. But you could probably just look online and you'll know it's good. So who knows? But yeah, so those are the first 4, kind of like the intro thing. Now we're going to get into the main topic, which is Fortnite. Specifically, the downfall of Fortnite. And before you start verbally abusing me, I want to say this. I am a fan of Fortnite. I've been playing Fortnite since September 27th. I don't know when the Battle Royale actually came out. All I know is I remember downloading it on September 27th because I made sure to check because I remember sending pictures or it's like a screenshot to friends. And when I checked when I took the screenshot, I took it on September 26th. So I installed it the next day, September 27th. I don't know when Fortnite Battle Royale even came out. I assume it was before then. What?
You're just saying that Fortnite is on a downward spiral. I can't say that word. Spiral. Because you're trash.
Spyro?
So, Spyro, dude. Hey, that's coming out on PS3 or PS4, by the way.
True. It's coming out on
just
everything.
So you know.
Spyro?
It is. Yeah, dude.
It's coming on box. It's coming out on...
Is it?
Yeah, I don't think it's coming out on Switch, though, which is kind of disappointing. But that would be cool.
That would be cool.
But yeah.
Anyways, it's because you're trash. It's because you're terrible at it. You're just an idiot. I'm just trying to
say that to my... Dude, say that
preemptively
to my freaking,
read the comments before they come in.
15
just
wins,
so you're prepared.
my total of 15 wins. And my hundreds of hours played. I've probably put in 100 hours in that game. I think. I'm honestly
That's the thing, though. With Fortnite, there are so many people that never really played games that put a lot of hours into it. A lot.
No, I get, Fortnite is... How can I put this? Fortnite's good. Fortnite is not bad. Fortnite is not a bad game. It is a good game. It runs at 60 frames per second. It looks great. I love the art style of Fortnite. The costumes and the outfits are great. I've probably put 100 and something bucks into the game because the damn skins are so nice looking, So I like Fortnite. But I feel like it's dying. And
no, it definitely is.
The reason why I think it's dying, let me just lay back in my seat real quick. The reason I think it's dying is specifically because the updates. And the updates are killing the game. The updates are killing themselves. Because remember, we get an update every week. We're actually going to get an update tomorrow.
It's oversaturated is what it is.
Yes, thank you. That's what I was looking for. Thank you.
They're just throwing... Because, I didn't play for a week... And I come back and they have vending machines and shit and porta forts and all this crap. Honestly,
it's crazy.
I mean, it's nice if you like a lot of change all the time, but it's there's so much stuff that they're just throwing in there. But see, that's the thing.
Is a lot of change all the time is what ruins it for me because I have nothing to look forward to. because it's like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, we get updates every week, so I know I'm getting one. So like when you don't get one, you're like, oh well, that's dumb. But when the game came out and they first announced, I think it was the silenced SMG was the first gun. That was new.
Yeah.
I want to say it was when they announced that. I was like, holy crap! Like they're adding a new gun to the game, and then 2 weeks later, it was, maybe it was a month later. Was it? I think it was 2 weeks because they used to do it every other week. So like, every other week was better because you had that week or like a part of it. I would love for it to be once a month or once every 3 weeks, because then you have a time to build a meta. Instead of like just double pump or just this or just that, you have a time to build a actual gameplay style you should be aiming for. Because in the beginning of Fortnite, when you first played Fortnite around, let's say, I would say October to mid-November, I think. Maybe it was end of November. You only ever built really if you needed to climb a hill, maybe if you were getting shot at, and then at the very end of a game, is if you built a fort at the end of the game, you got that win. Like, that was your win.
Yeah.
Because you had defense. But now, you shoot someone and they build the Taj Mahal. And it's like, what? What just happened?
Yeah, and people build fast.
Where did all those come from? And it's like, I get weekly updates are nice. But also the weekly updates, they're breaking the game. Updating it every week, it makes the game kind of stale. Because people be like, oh, well, no, you have new content every week. But then it's like, yes, but then I get bored. Because I know I'm getting new content. It's like when you drink a lot of, like, let's say your favorite soda is Dr. Pepper, and you drink it every day, eventually you'll get sick of it. My favorite soda is
Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, and then eventually you'll get sick of it.
It's a doctor. It heals me.
You know what I mean? Eventually
your argument's invalid,
right? So like,
yeah, no, it definitely is. It's like basically every time you open the game, something new. It's like, it's not really a surprise anymore. Like, oh, whoa, this is coming out. Like, that's crazy. Like, you're not sitting there waiting for the next thing. You just kind of open it and you're like, oh, cool, that's there now.
Yeah, exactly. You're not like, oh yeah, dude, like, oh yeah, LMG. You're like, oh, an LMG, it's probably gonna be broken. Nice. Thanks.
Honestly, the first thing I thought, when I saw the guided rockets was, oh, cool. I can't wait to be across the map and someone fucking just hit me with a rocket out of nowhere.
Yeah, exactly. We'll get into the guided rocket in a second here. But yeah,
I was not excited for that at all.
It ruins the whole new thing. And you don't really have much to look forward to. But I personally believe, like, when the downfall started, I do believe it started with the new map. From when they added the new map and on, because I think once they added the new map, it was like every week was an update.
Mm-hmm.
Which then adding updates adds bugs. So then they still haven't fixed a lot of bugs. So like that's.
I remember when I was playing on a PlayStation with my cousin, we would be like running to the next spot, like to get into the circle and all that, and when you'd be running, just random like foliage, like a tree or a bush or something would pop up. Like, it wouldn't render as you're running, so once you get close to it, then it would finally pop up, and it was screwing us up so much because you're running and you see something pop up and you think, oh, maybe there's a person over there, so you look over there and it's constantly like,
yeah, it just gets in the
kind
way.
of screwing us up, kind of thing. Yeah
Their rendering thing is really messed up. But yeah, I appreciate updates, I appreciate content, but I don't appreciate bugs. And the fact that they keep adding new content without fixing their bugs is really frustrating, and it's killing the game. Because no one's gonna play if there's content. Because like once streamers start saying, once like Ninja and Myth and Summit and all these people who play Fortnite and are the biggest Fortnite people, once they start saying that the bugs are killing the game and that they're gonna stop if the bugs keep going, everyone else will just feed off that and they'll be like, yeah, it's trash. I don't like it. Because, people don't know how to.
Oh yeah,
people don't think for the sound.
They literally have to say one word. Yeah, they literally have to say one word of like, oh, I don't like this game anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Like if Ninja were to say that he's gonna stop playing, like he stopped playing Fortnite, I can guarantee, like a majority of the player base would just drop off.
Yeah, definitely.
Just because that's how some people are. But we're gonna talk about more of the stuff that they've added. So, they have a lot of stuff. Guns added since I've played. So I have a list of guns and items that have been added since I've been playing the game. Now, starting with snipers, they've added the hunting rifle and the Zaptron. Now, if you don't know what the Zaptron is, it was a thing they put in Battle Royale for like a day, and they took it out because it was too OP. But they added the hunting rifle, and then pistols. They added the silenced pistol and the hand cannon. They added the silenced SMG. They haven't added any assault rifles, which is surprising.
Yeah, they did. I believe the 3-round burst wasn't when it first started, right?
Yeah, it was.
Was it?
Yeah.
Was the 3-round burst always there?
Yeah. No one ever used it because it was trash.
I fucking used it. But
there've been data mines of like a G36C and an M4 added. And then for shotguns, they've added the heavy shotgun, and then other. I could have put this in other things, but the guided rocket they added has actually been vaulted. I don't know if you heard about that map, but they actually vaulted the guided rocket. What? Vaulted, so like really? They've taken it out.
Yeah,
and because people were saying it was too OP, so they removed it, which is nice. But then they've also added the minigun, the crossbow, the smoke grenades, impactor grenades, porta-fort, chug jug, mini shields, slurp juice, launch pads, boogie bombs, and vending machines. Sorry, I had to burp. And they've added, and tomorrow, they're adding a new LMG and a whole lot of bugs. If they do not fix a majority of the bugs tomorrow, a lot of people are probably going to have problems, including myself. Because I want this game to fix itself. I want Epic. Epic is probably one of the best game developers, or like the team at Epic that works on Battle Royale is one of the best teams a game developer could have. Because they
they did a really good job.
Feedback. Haunted Hills is a name that a Reddit user gave them. Like, the idea of Haunted Hills was they took that from someone on Reddit. Someone on Reddit was like, take it. Like, if you want to use this idea, you can. And they did.
Yeah. So, what do you think about everybody thinking that that asteroid or the comet and stuff that's flying around in the sky that you can see, that it's going to blow up Tilted Towers, basically? Have you heard about that yet?
Yeah, of course I've heard about that. What are you talking about?
Yeah. I was going to say. You think it's going to happen or what?
I want to say yes.
Okay, here's a better question. Do you want it to happen? Or do you think it would be dumb?
Tilted Towers needs to be removed from the game.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm on the same page. They definitely need to blow that shit up. Wipe it off the goddamn map.
Ooh.
I mean, it's cool to land
San
in
Jose Sharks has swept the Ducks, so that's nice. That's a little off topic, but sorry. I had to throw that out there.
That's good to know.
But yeah, I really wish Tilted needs to leave. Tilted needs not to be in the game. It threw off literally everything. Everyone drops there. You can't get high kill games unless you drop there. If you drop there, you'll die, like most of the time. And it makes every other part of the map extremely empty.
I was going to say, it'll be good because literally, like, 50% of the people drop it Tilted. So by the time that you land, you get all your loot and everything, you go to move to the next spot. Say you go off to, like, my favorite spot to go is Junk Junction. If you go to Junk Junction, by the time you're going to, like, the market or you're pushing up towards, like, Anarchy Acres or something like that, it's literally already down to 50 people. Because everybody landed in Tilted, got their day wrecked, and then went back to the lobby. So it would be better if Tilted wasn't there, because then you could land at Junction and actually have to fight someone instead of just getting a shit ton of good loot and then moving on.
Yeah, exactly. Like, every other part of the map, other than the area around Tilted, is extremely dry. Like, that's just... And I really wish it wasn't.
Well, the thing is, like, you can get into the top 10, top 15 kind of thing so easily if you just don't land it tilted.
Yeah, exactly. And if they remove it, like my thoughts on this meteor thing, because today there was like you can actually see falling like stars, like you can see the meteor, like different meteors crashing, like coming down now, like it's animated, like you can see it burn up in the atmosphere and stuff, like smaller ones, as if they're parts of the bigger one, you know. And my thought is that because there's a new game mode that was data mined and leaked called Impact, which I assume is going to be a game mode where random meteors will hit the map, like randomly.
That's kind of cool.
You know, so as like a limited time mode. And because this has to happen tomorrow, because tomorrow's the big update. Right. So tomorrow, either one, Tilted Towers is going to be removed, or this whole meteor thing is actually a setup for the last day of the season 3, and then Tilted Towers will be removed in the beginning of season 4. And then they'll start it off.
That could also be a possibility.
Or what I think they should do is that have the end of season 3. So picture this. End of season 3. They have the meteor. And then the meteor comes down and it hits the map. First day of season 5. 4. Did I say end of season 4 or end of season 3?
I have no idea, probably.
I don't either. Anyways.
Well, end of season 3.
Okay, yeah. End of season 3, beginning of season 4. The meteor lands. Let's say it plays a cutscene, right? You log on to Fortnite on whenever day season 4 starts. And it plays a cutscene when you log into Battle Royale of the meteor. And it crashes and hits the map. And then, boom. Map explodes. New map. Right there. First start of season 4. Brand new map. New location.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Everything. That would be...
I think what would be cool is if they made it kind of like, not necessarily post-apocalyptic, but like all destroyed looking, especially around...
No. Like I want like a desert map. Like PUBG's getting... We're up. Fun fact, I learned this from Chase. Apparently, Xbox is getting the desert PUBG map at the end of this month. So...
Oh, cool.
So that means PUBG's getting a new map, which means Fortnite's going to have to get a new map to compete with that. Console side.
Yeah.
So it would be one of the coolest things I've seen in gaming in a long time, where they have this stuff, they tease all this stuff, they have these Morse code stuff and all this and whatnot, and then they have this meteor in the game, and then you log into the game to begin at season 4, you see a cutscene, the meteor crashes, everything blows up, boom, new map, desert-ish map. It could be post-apocalyptic. They could literally have the season 4 theme be like Mad Max, if they wanted to. That'd be cool.
That would be cool.
They could have like Tilted would be gone, obviously, but then like they could have everything changed, you know, and it would just be. I think that'd be cool. And instead of the storm, like a normal rainy storm, they could have it be like a dust storm.
Dust storm. Like that would be cool.
Yeah, so it's like that'd be so sick. I think that's a great idea. I think they should take that. Thoughts?
We'll hit them up.
I could.
I think, yeah. I honestly think that'd be really cool. If not desert, still at least be, like, everything's broken. There's rocks everywhere. You know, like throughout the map, you see parts of a comet. Yeah.
I also thought I had an idea. I was like, they could, they could do the whole destruction of Tilted Towers thing, and then where Tilted Towers and just have like a crater, and in that crater have a giant rock that you can mine that has like 100,000 health, and if you get like the entire map to drop there and like mine the rock, I think that'd be cool. But I'd rather have like a whole new map, because that's another thing. Is I'm kind of tired of the map we have now. Like I know it's only been, I don't know, September, or I guess the newest map that was in what? January? Was it January?
Yeah, it honestly wasn't that long ago. I mean,
but
it was,
in terms of this map in
yeah.
general, like this single map, I know they added to it, but like this single map, we've had it since September, which means it's been September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April. Is it 8 months? 7 months, 7 or 8 months. It's like almost ready to give birth, you know? Like, I would love a new map. And maybe because people be like, well, what about PUBG? PUBG on console has been out for a long time, or not a long time, but for a while, and it has the same map. But the thing with PUBG's map is it's like 17 huge, times dude. The size of Fortnite's map.
Yeah.
Like in Fortnite's map, I've literally been everywhere. I haven't been half the places on PUBG.
The thing too is because me and my cousin were talking about this. It would change things up a lot too, especially with all the people that play a lot. Because so many people know that, like, know the map by the back of their hand.
Exactly.
Like they know where everybody's dropping. They know where they're coming from. They know how they're gonna do it. They can predict exactly a lot of things spawns, based off the map. Yeah.
Like they know everything. And it's like I would love
just kind of mix things up a little.
Oh, if they made a new map, bro, I'd probably play it more. Cause like I play PUBG maybe PUBG. Wow, I play Fortnite maybe 3 times a week, maybe even probably 2. And it's like I want to play it more because I love the art style. I've put money into it. The game looks great. It runs fantastic. But I just get bored just because like the map. Like, the one thing they did do that really made me excited was the whole aiming thing, to where, like, the first shot you take now, if you're crouching, is 100% accurate. Mm-hmm. So, like, if you accurate, it's 100% accurate. If you aim it at someone and you shoot, it'll hit them. It will hit them if you aim it at them. But,
and shoot,
yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. But I would love a new map. That's one thing. Like, if they made the map bigger, holy shit, dude. If they made a new map that was, like, ginormous and, like, huge. Like, if they made a map that was 2 times the size of the map we have now and added a quad, because I feel like a quad is a good vehicle that would fit Fortnite, because quads are funny looking. Or a 3-wheeler. That'd be even funnier looking. I think that would work. But the map would have to be bigger. Because I think the reason that we don't have vehicles now is because the map's not as big. Because if you had a vehicle, you could literally go from, like, one side of the map to the other in, like, 3 minutes. So it's like, why have a thing? And in terms of items, we should talk about items that we'd like to see removed in terms of, like, weapons and stuff. Because we have a lot. Like, there is a lot of weapons in this goddamn game. Like, PUBG has a lot of weapons, yes, but the thing about the weapons in PUBG is you have attachments, so that can, like, change them. And there's an item I do want to talk about that I would like to see added into Fortnite. But yeah, so items / weapons I would like to see removed.
Honestly, for me, pistol. Really?
Because no one uses it. So, like, why have it in the game?
I melt with that thing.
Yeah. The one person that uses it. Sure. We'll keep it in there for you, Mup. Never mind.
All right. Cool. Thanks. Crossbow? Trash. Don't need it.
True. Yeah, I don't know why that's still even in it. Vault the crossbow. Garbage. Like, only have the crossbow in if you have the sniper's game mode in.
Yeah.
I would like the silenced pistol removed.
Port-a-fort?
I
don't need it.
I don't mind the Port-a-Fort because I've only, like, found it 2 times. Not even 2 times. I found it once, and it wasn't even me. It was
I'm sure
Jeremiah.
It's hard to find, but it's kind of dumb.
I mean, with the way that it is now, like, you get shot and they build the Taj Mahal. Like, I don't think it's needed. It's more of a handicap for people who don't know how to build. So, like, I don't. Yeah,
that's true.
Honestly, it doesn't really need to be used. They need to either
vending
remove.
Machines?
Nah, vending machines are fine. I don't really find a problem with vending machines.
I don't like them.
They don't really do much though. Like, they don't they're not even. They don't interfere with much. Like, and you have to have a lot of materials to even use them.
That's true. That is true, but
so if you want something good, you gotta have 500 metal, and like, who has 500 metal? Like, unless you find a llama.
Some people got 500 metal.
Oh, the llama! I didn't even put the llama on here. Llama 2, that's also in the game. I completely forgot about that. They already vaulted smoke grenades because no one uses them. Impact grenades are fine. I never use them though, but I've seen some pretty cool plays with them. We already talked about Porta Fort. Vending machines, boogie bomb. You can remove the boogie bomb. I really don't use that. No, I don't know if anybody uses the boogie bomb.
I was gonna say they can keep the boogie bomb. That's kind of cool. If you get a good boogie bomb, it's kind of cool.
The one thing, okay, so like, because they vaulted smoke grenades because no one used them. I think the reason no one used smoke grenades was because they took too long to activate. If the smoke grenades were like Batman, where like you throw it down and it's just like, and it's like smoke.
Yeah, as soon as
I
it
think
hits
people
the
would
ground,
have
it
used them more.
explodes.
Yeah, exactly. Like they should have done that. Like, if I want to Batman my way out of there, I want like, if it was like instant impact smoke grenade, like that would have been way better. Do that. Put the smoke grenades back in. I guarantee people will use them more. Chug jugs are fine. I don't really find a problem with chug jugs.
The C4, trash.
Oh, I didn't even put that on here, bro. I missed so much stuff. Yeah. There's
Crossbow,
more than I thought.
Whack. C4, whack.
Yeah, C4 is not bad. I mean, I don't know if anyone uses it.
It's kind of useless. No one uses it.
It's just not. I mean, it's a good idea, good concept, not good execution. Chug jugs I find are fine because they take 15 seconds to use, and they give you full both, which is cool. Mini shields, I think mini shields need to be nerfed a little bit because not nerfed like shield wise, but nerfed as in like how much you find.
Oh yeah, you find them all the time.
You find so many mini shields. And a lot of the time, it's like, bro, like, give me a regular shield.
They did a really good job, though, with making it to where you can only get to 50, though.
Yeah, I agree.
That's a really smart idea. Cause
if they took out the bigger shield, like the full shield potion, and then they made the mini shields rare and a little bit harder to find, and they made it to where you could use them all the way up to max, I would be okay with that. Because one, if they were harder to find, that's okay. And then two, they stack more instead of just being able to carry 2 big shields. If I could carry like 6 or 7 mini shields, I'd be okay with that. If I can find that many in a match, because I don't want them to be super easy to find and then just like spamming mini shields because I can fill them all the way to max,
Yeah.
Like, okay, slurp juices are okay. I don't really find them necessary anymore because we have mini shields. Oh, campfires. I forgot to put campfires on here too.
Campfires are cool.
Campfires are cool, yeah. I just wish, one thing I do wish they would do is that the campfires around the map, like at the campsites, I wish those would be like automatic. Like those would, if you went to those would heal you. You know what I mean? Instead of, because like if you go to a campfire at a campsite, it's burnt out. But, like, if you went to a campfire, like, let's say you're weak, like, you got shot up, killed the guy, and you had no heals. Go to the campfire, or, like, you're running, and you're like, damn, I have no health. And you see a campfire at a campsite on the map. It would give you a reason to go to that campsite. Because you can be like, oh, yeah, let me heal up for 25, and then the campfire would go out. It wouldn't be, like, infinite. It would be, like, a normal campfire.
Okay, I was going to say, yeah, it would be okay if,
not infinite. If it could be used for 25 health and then you could move on. Like, I want campfires around the map that could be used because, like if I have a campfire, I'm probably not going to use the campfire if I'm being honest because, like, I forget it's even in my inventory because I have spike traps and whatnot. So, yeah, just make the campfires everywhere. What else do we have? Launch pads are fine. I don't mind launch pads. Launch pads are cool, actually. I'm a fan. We already talked about campfires. The minigun.
It's all right.
Vault. If we're getting an LMG tomorrow, vault the minigun. Like, what's the point in having a minigun if you're already gonna if you have a minigun that has terrible accuracy, and you're getting this?
Yeah, it's a minigun.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying, like I've run into a couple people that have used it, But like if we're getting an LMG tomorrow that most likely has way better accuracy.
Oh yeah.
Just vault the minigun, because it'll probably do the same amount of damage to the thing as the minigun. So just vault the minigun, keep the LMG. I just don't like the fact that there's like 500 different weapons in the game, you know? And then another thing is like finding a epic or legendary weapon isn't really that epic or legendary because everyone has them. I just wish they would reduce the spawn rates of items. Like, make something that's rare, rare. Make something that's legendary, legendary, you know? Like, I don't want to open 2 chests in a row and get 4 legendaries. So that's never happened, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, your whole squad shouldn't have legendary and rare scars. Like,
yeah, exactly. Like, unless you kill someone that has one. Like, I think there should be, like, 4 scars max. So that's either legendary or epic.
I would say
per
10.
game. 10?
I'd say 10.
A tenth of the map. You want a tenth of the people that jump off that damn plane to have scars.
Legendary, or I would say 60-40. Have 6 legendary or 6 rare and 4 legendary.
It'd be 4 epic. 6
or
legendary.
epic, yeah, sorry.
And I feel like that's a lot. Like, I don't like how many that is.
There's 100 people that drops with. That's a
I
10%
know, but
chance.
Then that's a very high chance.
Not really.
Like, I'd rather 10% chance. That's a pretty high chance, at least in my eyes. Like, if you go to a chest and you open a chest and you have a 10% chance to get a scar, like, that's pretty high chance. Like, compared to, like, if it was, like, them being super, like, a legendary being a legendary scar, to where it's, like, you have a 2% chance or a 3% chance. Like, if there's 4 total, that means possibly. Well, I mean, it can also depend on the mode. So, like, if you're playing squads, then sure, 10 is fine. But I was thinking more solos. Like, in solos, there should be 4 max. So, like, final 4, if he got a scar, or, like, final 2, if you have a scar and he doesn't, you have a huge advantage because your RNG was good or you killed someone with a scar. But if you're in squads, sure. Have it. Oop, I just hit the mic. Sure, have it be 10. I don't care. But I just feel like 10 is kind of a lot. I don't know why. That number just seems kind of big to me. Maybe 6. 6 seems like a decent number. Because that's like right in between 4 and 10. So, or 7, I guess, would be more in between 4 and 10. But you know what I mean. I just want weapons to feel special when you find them. You know? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's really not that hard to find scars anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if I open a chest and I find a scar, I'm like, ooh, I got a scar. But, like, eventually when you kill someone, you're like, oh, they have a scar. There was a game. Who did I play with? I was playing with Donovan. Little story time. I was playing with Donovan. And we were in Anarchy Acres, top, I want to say 30. Maybe it was 20. I think it was like 22 people left. We were playing duos. And we're chilling in Anarchy. And all of a sudden, these dudes roll up on us. We kill them. They drop a scar. One of them drops a scar. So I'm like, oh, they got a scar. And since Donovan hadn't played the game a lot, he was like, you can take the scar. And I was like, I'll take the scar. So I took the scar. And then 2 more people roll up on us with scars. Both of them. They shooting at us. We killed them. They both dropped scars. 2 purple scars. I already had a purple one. 2 more drops. So that's 3 already. After we kill them, 2 more people come out from the left. I don't know what direction it would have been. But from the left. Roll up. One of them has a scar. We kill them. He drops a scar. The gold legendary scar. Or what did I say? We had 3 epic scars. Sorry, the purple ones. I get legend and epic. I'm thinking Destiny. Sorry. But like we get so that's what 3. That's 3 legendary or 3 epics and then 1 legendary. And then we have 2 more people come up and kill us. They both had scars. So within within a span of 2 minutes, we saw, how many is that? 7 scars in the span of 2 minutes. And all we know was at least one of them, which was the one I had found, or I had gotten off the first guy, or second guy, whatever. One guy had the gold scar, and then all the others, as far as we knew, had the purple ones, or like the people who could have killed us could have had the gold ones. Who knows? But we found 7 scars within freaking 2 minutes of contact, of like fighting. And I feel like that's a lot within that like short amount of time in that short amount of space.
My thing is, with how many weapons they have, if there was only 10 scars out there, it would be, depending on how many weapons they put out, like, I don't know if it's just randomized or what, but that's really low chance of getting a scar, to be honest.
Because, yeah, if there's, let me see. If there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Because I don't know why I was thinking 10%.
7.
It's definitely not 10%.
Wait, well, let me recount. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm trying to count all the weapons. 12, 13. I think that's all. Oh, 14, 15. I think there's 15 weapons total. If I'm missing any, oh well. 16, 17. I think there's 17 weapons total. From what I just counted in my head, I think there's 17 weapons total.
Yeah.
So 17 weapons total. And then you have to multiply that by however many, because it's a wild number, because you have some that come in common, uncommon, rare, you know. That multiplies.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's going to be a lot of guns out there. So if there's only 10
plus
scars...
the items as well, if you open a chest.
Yeah. That's a very low rate of getting a scar.
Let me look it up, actually. Let me see what happens. What are the chances of getting a scar in Fortnite? Let's see. Drop rates. Let's see. Drop rates revealed. It is a link to a YouTube video I will not be watching. Let's see if this is on some kind of wiki page. You have a DPS, damage, crit damage, primary fire, reload time, ammo cost, screenshots. I don't know what that means. It's not telling me the drop rate. I don't know what the drop rate is. Oh my god, this literally says 0.01% chance in Fortnite. God damn it, it's some kind of crit or clickbait. Almost crit bait. Crit bait. Oh, let's see. Fortnite tracker. Maybe this will tell me. Firing rate, spread, damage range, impact damage, recoil. Here we go. Okay. So, floor loot. You have a 0.5% or to a 1% chance to find a scar on the floor. So you have like a 0.5% chance to find a scar on the floor, not in a chest, on the floor. You have a 0.2% chance to find a scar in a chest. This is a legendary scar, mind you, gold scar. And then in a supply drop, you have a 20% chance, which is fine because it's a supply drop, right?
Yeah.
Whoa. I'm reading the comments on this forum. He says, scars suck. I believe that it should be deleted. And then someone responded with, shut that up. Word I will not be saying. He said, "Not say this word, please. It's 2018. We all made I love all men and women the same." Nice. But yeah, so that's the legendary scar. Now, if weapons, let me see if I can find the scar by itself. Where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at? Okay, so other scar. Okay, so the other scar is a little bit more friendly. You have apparently you can't get a normal purple scar in a supply drop. Fun fact. Didn't know that.
You can only get a legendary?
Yeah, you can only get a legendary scar
gold.
out of a supply drop. Gold is legendary.
Yeah.
The colors are all whack. You have a 1.9% chance to find a scar on floor loot. So just about a 2% chance to find one on the floor. And then you have a 1% chance to find one in a chest. So I guess they're not as rare as they seem, but I feel like I've found them a little more often than that. Like, I always get at least 1 or 2 scars a game. Like, there's never a game that I don't play where I don't end up having a scar at some point.
Yeah.
Unless I die, like, immediately.
Yeah, that's true.
And I just feel like all they have to stop the game from stop them from. Wow, I cannot speak English. It's late. Okay. To stop them from killing each other or killing their own game, from putting the nail in their own coffin, all they have to do is fix things. All they have to do is patch the bugs and give us a new map. Maybe that's just me asking for a new map.
Honestly, if they were to take, after this season, they take a day, they, servers down for a day, and they release a patch for all the bugs, all of this, comes back, it's all patched, brand new map, all of this, they could bring it back. That's my opinion.
No, I completely agree. If they took a day, if they took the first day of Season 4, they took the servers down from like midnight to noon, 12 hours, and they released a huge patch, which included a cutscene for a new map. The patch could be like 20 gigs if they wanted to be. I don't care how big the patch is. If they add a new map, if they fix all the bugs, if they remove some guns, and if they wanted to, if they added the new map, which is kind of like if they did like a Mad Max-esque map, and they did like a whole theme for that, because it's like post-apocalyptic, the map has been destroyed by a meteor and whatnot, they could replace the normal AR, which is like an M16, with the one that was data mined in the files, which is an M4, and just kind of switch those out. Because if they did the same thing, then it's just kind of like a skin for the gun. I wouldn't mind that. But don't put in the M4 and have the M16 at the same time. I don't think that's a good idea. Or either that or replace the SCAR with the M4. Either one. Yeah. I think that is it. Pretty much just they fix the game. They add the new map. I would definitely start playing again. But if they don't, the game will die. Like, that's just a thing. If they keep the bugs in there and they keep updating it without patching bugs, they will kill their own game. I believe that's what happened with H1Z1, actually. I think they didn't fix the bugs and they just kept putting stuff in there. But I'm not 100% on that.
Yeah, I heard H1Z1 is,
But yeah, God of War comes out this week. Pretty excited for that. We talked about Sea of Thieves, Smite, Halo 5, and League of Legends. And then I talked about all the comics. Happy birthday, Superman. If you guys did enjoy this party chat, let me know down below. Let me know if you actually got this far and listened. If you did, write down in the comments, eat my cheeks. And we'll see if anyone actually made it. I'm going to be honest, I don't think anybody did.
If you skip to the very end and didn't listen to anything else, right, slurp my booty hole.
Yes,
that would
exactly. And I'm Kyle. That is Mup. There's Mup.
That is me.
And hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys want us to talk about anything, let us know down below. We'll see you guys next time in the next party chat. Deuces.